Hey everyone, welcome to Hooper's Radar. Today you guys are watching the first episode of the Radar podcast, and I wanted to start my first episode with us discussing and debating some of the hottest NBA topics. With that said, let's get into it. Several people are going to be debating today, and I'll be bringing all the debaters and judges on in a moment. I just want to go over the rules and matchups. The rules are simple. You have 3 1-minute rounds to rebuttal anything your opponent says or just argue your points. For our matchup today, this will be the order. So for our first debate, we got Dev versus Love debating Kawhi Leonard versus Scottie Pippen's defense. We got me versus Khalil next, Giannis versus Stephen Curry, who's the better player. Third, we have Boba versus Jordan or P5. Tim Duncan versus Shaq, who's better. And then next we have Khalil versus Sebastian, Draymond Green versus Wiggins. We got 4 debates on. That's the order. I'm going to let everyone on right now.
Yo.
What's up, guys?
What's good with y'all boys?
Yo.
Oh, Sebastian, you a Warrior fan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a Warrior fan.
That's what's up.
I got
That's
big
what's
Storm
up.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan, I'm debating twice.
That's funny.
All right, wait, who going first?
I think
So
it's Dev and Love.
Yeah, it should be Devin Love. Yeah, it's Devin Love first.
Yeah.
So I have a question real quick before we start. Will the panelists be judging us as well?
Yeah. The guys who aren't debating are gonna be judging, but I only need about 4 judges. So. Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's not letting me add Big Storm and Jordan. I don't know if I have more than
I think
might have
you have to have a subscription to add more than 6 people on here, I think.
All right, so I'll just add them when they debate. My bad, Big Storm and Jordan. I'll just add y'all when y'all debate.
Yeah. Okay. I could have. You know what I should have did? I should have sent you my StreamYard because I can add multiple people on my StreamYard. But it's all good.
Nah, everything's good.
Weird flex, but okay.
Wait, was Dev, you got the subscription?
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. All right. So P5 and Love, you guys ready to debate this? I mean, not P5 and Love, Dev and Love.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. P2. Let me make sure I get this right.
I ain't rich.
All right, give me a sec. All right, it'll be. Let me select y'all. All right, so who wants to go first?
Dev, you want to go first? Dev goes first.
I guess I got randomly volunteer. Sure, I'll go first.
All right, it's 3 1-minute rounds. I'll time it. I'll let you know when your time's up and all that. Your time will start when I put you on the screen, and as soon as you start talking, I'll start the timer. So, Dev, you ready? I put you up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Your time starts when you start talking.
Okay, so when it comes to Scottie Pippen, my main argument why I have him as a better defender than Kawhi Leonard is due to longevity when it comes to his all-time ranking. Scottie Pippen is a 10-time all-defensive player. He was a steals champ in 1995, and he's one of the greatest on-ball defenders of all time, and he has a prime from, I would say, 1990 to 98 with his prime of playing elite defense. I think he has the better longevity than Kawhi Leonard. Versus with Kawhi Leonard, he only gives us some elite. He gives us great years in San Antonio, and his defense in Raptors was really good, but he also had a great defensive unit around him, not discrediting him. But I do believe his defense wasn't the same as good it was in San Antonio. Same thing as it is with the Clippers. He's a lot slowed down due to the injuries. And not saying that Scottie Pippen didn't have great defensive units around him. Obviously, he had Jordan and his Ramen, but he was a more I feel like he is the best defender on his team for a couple years. And
Time is up, my man. All right, Love. Let me know when. I'll unmute.
No, I'm ready.
Yeah, my bad. Dev, your time was up though, but all right, Love.
Wait,
let me know.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hear you. We hear
All right,
you.
it's on your go.
All right. As soon as I'm gonna put you up, as soon as you start talking, I will start the 1 minute timer. All right.
All right. Well, first he brought accolades. Even if Scottie Pippen has more All NBAs, it's like 7 compared to 10. I believe Kawhi Leonard's accolades defensively matters more because his defensive player of the years is 2 to Scottie 0. His longevity, he is right, but Kawhi peaked higher as an on-ball defender from 2014 to 2017. The way he was able just to lock up and just contest without fouling is very at a high level. And he also did it against higher talent, and he also did it in a more spaced out era with less defensive help on his team. And also with Scottie Pippen too, it's like Scottie Pippen also had more like abilities, like hand checking helped them. The way how it was like less spacing, so he was less on the islands. Just what Kawhi Leonard does on the ball and at his peak is just more impressive what Scottie Pippen does in general.
Your time's up, love. Props to you, my man. Got it done in a good amount in a minute. So the way I'll be doing it is I've seen it on similar streams, which is you'll go again, love, and then Dev, and then follow up like that. So just to mix it up a bit. So let me know when you're ready again, love, because you got to keep going.
I gotta go. Okay.
All right. So when I put you back up, I'll start the timer once again for you.
All right, so it's my turn.
No. It's the lows again, I think, bro.
It's love. It's love again. Yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh,
love.
okay.
It's gonna be love.
All right, love. When you start, love, I'll start the timer when you start.
All right. So with Scottie Pippen is that Scottie Pippen had more defensive help on his team. He had also with Rodman and MJ. So he also had more help. Also with Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi Leonard was just better at stealing the ball. I think he was better at contesting shots. Kawhi Leonard is one of the few players to have more steals than actual fouls. I believe on the ball, Kawhi's smarter on the ball. I think off the ball, I think Scottie Pippen is better. And also, I just think it's just the talent and the degree of difficulty of what Kawhi Leonard has to guard compared to Scottie Pippen. It's like Scottie Pippen never had to guard a player like Kevin Durant or LeBron James. Like nowhere near that type of scoring talent. Is my minute up, or do I still got more time?
Still got more time. Well, you got 1 second. That's it. That's it. Yeah. All right. So obviously, Dev, now you've seen Love go twice. You got a chance. You can rebuttal his points and all of that stuff. I don't want to give you too much, but yeah, you can do that. So let me know when you're ready, and I'll start the timer for you, Dev.
Okay, first I want to say this that Scottie Pippen, a lot of his stuff didn't show up in the box score. He was able to disrupt defenses with his passing lanes, with his high IQ plays, able to read pin downs, read passing lanes, and I think he had better lateral quickness than Kawhi Leonard. If you want to bring up the era, then I think Scottie Pippen was a better post defender than Kawhi Leonard. He was able to guard the post better than Kawhi Leonard with his strength and positioning due to the era. Since you want to say that it was more spread out. Era during the Kawhi Leonard time, I would say that even during his era, Scottie Pippen was still a lead defender, able to guard 1 to 3. He was able to pick up Mark Jackson in some of the playoffs. He even when Michael Jordan fouled out of Game 2 of the Finals in '91, he was able to pick up Magic Johnson half court and contain him for that game. Also, with Scottie Pippen, I do think he was a little bit more. He was a better shot blocker as well. Better shot blocker all time. He has more steals than Kawhi Leonard. And during his career and his steals. And also, I want to bring up when you say Kawhi had no more defensive.
Sorry, Dev, your time's up right there. Good job though. All right, Love. We are going into the third round now. You both have gone twice already. Dev, you're gonna be going. Dev, you're gonna be going again now, and then Love will finish it off in the third round. So I'll put you up again, Dev. My bad. I'll put you up again, and when you start speaking, I'll start the timer again.
Okay, first I want to rebuttal the point of Kawhi Leonard's defensive help. And the Spurs, he did have Tim Duncan having as a backline defender and Greg Popovich as a coach, who's one of the best defensive minds of all time. And also that Raptors team was also, he had some defensive help in that Raptors team with Marcus Gasol, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, and I believe Serge Ibaka was also off that team coming at the bench. Kyle Lowry was a real good guard defender as well. Also Danny Green, a serviceable defender. So it's not like he didn't have help. Yes, Scottie Pippen had help, but Kawhi Leonard also had good defensive help around him. Even in today with his Clippers, he has Paul George as a team, another good wing defender, even though he's not the same defender as he is. But I think Scottie Pippen high IQ plays versus like the New York Knicks when Michael Jordan wasn't there. He showed his defense paralysis, and he was also able to affect the games by his ability to cut off different angles, be aggressive without fouling as well. He also has great ball pressure as well. I think Scottie Pippen's able to pick up the full court better than Kawhi Leonard.
All right, Dev, that was a minute. Appreciate you. We're gonna finish it off with Love. So Love, when I put you up, it's your moment. Start talking. I'll start the timer. Let's go.
Love, you're muted.
Oh shit. Okay. I believe even when you mentioned that Kawhi had help, I still believe that that Scottie Pippen did have more help with Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, and MJ. And again, I think just Kawhi Leonard, just like my overall reasoning why is because number one, longevity, yes. I think accolades, Kawhi gets it. I think when it comes to degree of difficulty, I think Kawhi gets it. I think when it comes to peak, I think Kawhi gets it. I think when it comes to like getting steals, contesting shots without fouling, like reaching less, I think it's Kawhi. And then I just think overall in general, even like that, you said like Scottie Pippen's like 1 to 3. Like Kawhi switching is just as good as Scottie Pippen, if not better, and he can also switch from 1 to 3 while guarding more talent.
All right, your time's up, Love. All right, guys. So we saw Love. We saw Love and Dev go at it 3 rounds, and they both, brought up some good points. I'm not gonna be judging unless I have to as the 4th judge. I'm gonna have Khalil, Sebastian, and P5 judge. And we'll start with P5. Just go round by round who you have scoring, and we'll go off of that.
It was tough. I feel like they both brought up somewhat similar points.
Oh shit, we're not doing another round?
No.
Oh shit, I thought we did a round where we both talked. My bad.
I feel like they both brought up similar points, talking about the help that they had. Dev brought up the certain era that Pippen. I think Dev brought up the certain era that Pippen played in. I like how me personally, I like how Love was able to bring up the level of competition that Kawhi had to face, had to guard better players. And with that, I'm gonna go with Love. I think it's tight, but I'm gonna go with Love because he brought up the certain eras and how Kawhi's competition was a little tougher than Scottie's back in the day. Even though I personally have overall Scottie, but I'm gonna go with Love here on this.
So P5, what do you have the round scored to?
Probably 2-1 Love. I had the first round going to Dev, but I think the last 2 went to Love. When Love started bringing up the competition, and
all right, we got Love with 1 judge so far. Sebastian, you're the next. Go round by round, and then let me know at the end. What do you have? 3-1, 3-0, 2-1. Let me know.
HR, you want to show the panel, like all 6 of us? There you go. All right. It was a really, really good debate. For the first round, I'm gonna go Dev. I just feel like his introduction was a little bit better. It was more better explanations. I mean, Love did give good explanations, but I just feel like Dev's were a little bit better. Bless you. Round 2, I'm gonna give it to Love. Love had a good comeback. He explained how Kawhi had better competition than what Scottie had to deal with in the 90s. He said, all in all, Kawhi was probably more talented. If you look at everything, like the accolades, the defensive player of the years, So therefore, I'm gonna give round 2 to Love, and then that's 1-1. And round 3 was real tough. Round 3, I gave it to Dev, but it was really close. It was really close. I felt like Love could have explained a little bit better at the end, but you guys both did a great job. So I'm gonna go Dev 2-1.
All right, so we got a tie right now. We got P5 got Love, right? And Sebastian has Dev. So Khalil, you're the tiebreaker. Let me know round by round, final score.
I think the debate was super even. Round 1, they kind of brought up just defensive accolades as a whole. I think Dev probably got him round 1. Round 2, that's when Love started bringing up the how it's a tougher era to be that great of a defender as Kawhi is, and how Scottie didn't play as much defensive competition as Kawhi did. I do think that round goes to Love. Round 3, I think it goes to Dev because I think Love brought up the same points he did in round 1 and 2 that he did in round 3.
So your final score?
2-1 Dev.
GG's, Dev. I thought we was gonna have a. I'm not gonna lie. The third round I just explained, and then I thought we was gonna have like another round where we both go at it for like 2-3 minutes or something like that.
Oh, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to make it too lengthy. I want to keep it like pretty, like, simple, short.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we got Dev. He wins. He got 2 judges over the 1, so 2-1. Dev wins this one. Congrats to both you guys. You guys put up pretty good debates, both in my opinion. I
thought it was pretty even both ways, me personally, but
yeah, it was for sure.
Oh, we good. GG's, Dev.
GG's. I was gonna bring up like this little film. Like I was gonna bring up Khalil, LaFonso Ellis.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up that game, how his Scottie Pippen's defense on him, like how you kind of like damn near shut him down almost.
LaFonso Ellis kind of mid though. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if that's the right game to bring up, Dev. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I saw that game. It was some great defense.
You talking about when he was on the Nuggets?
Yeah.
That offense was kind of trash, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah,
you know what, Dev?
I was gonna cape on it because like a lot of people don't know about it. I was like, hey, he was a 20-point game scorer. Like because a lot of people don't know about. I know you know about it, but like,
yeah, he's
HR. Is someone gonna have to drop out? I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to rotate judges because I'm gonna let Big Storm and Jordan on.
Big wave.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll probably do is me and Khalil are debating next. So me and Khalil cannot hop off. It's got to be either you, P5 or Love. I'll keep Dev, and I'm gonna take out probably Sebastian and Sebastian. Yeah, I'm gonna rotate Sebastian and P5 and let Big Storm and Jordan on. That's cool with you guys.
All right.
Yeah, and then after that, I'll dip, and then y'all can let P5 in.
Because I'm gonna have to come in anyway. Because I'm the third debate. Right?
Yeah. So after
I'm gonna let you back on
Khalil's round. I'll hop out, and then you could go back in.
All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be remove Sebastian and P5 right now. Put you guys backstage. All right, what's up, Big Storm and Jordan?
Yo,
that is crazy.
Jordan's hilarious.
Yo.
All right, so next up we got me and Khalil. We're gonna be debating who's better right now, Giannis or Stephen Curry. I got Giannis. Khalil got Curry. So I'm gonna let Khalil do the favors and go first.
Okay. You want me to go like right now?
As soon as I put you on the screen, I'll start the timer. I'm not gonna be unfair. I'll make sure we both get a minute even.
All right, hold up.
So I'll put you up right now. As soon as you start talking, I'll start the timer.
I think Stephen Curry is better than Giannis Antetokounmpo because he's the best shooter in the NBA, the best off-ball player in the NBA, one of the 5 best playmakers in the NBA, and he's still one of the best guard finishers in the NBA. His defense is a neutral. I think that brings more value than Giannis's elite defense, although it somewhat fell off from previous years, and Giannis's offensive inefficiencies. And Curry's overall floor raising in the playoffs offensively is unheard of. Even in the Kings series where he had a lot of players just shooting the Warriors out of the game, and he still found a way to win that series, even though they had a lackluster offense without him. Like their offense is like damn near the worst offense in the NBA when he's off the court. Klay Thompson was shot chucking in that Lakers series. Andrew Wiggins wasn't really doing good on his catch and shoot jumpers that series. Dante DiVincenzo really didn't give you anything, and he still went to 6 games with the Lakers, who were like one of the best defenses in the playoffs. And that overall team cast literally like relies on Curry heavily. Even in the 2022 championship run, Curry had to carry the load against the Mavericks. The Celtics were the best defense in the playoffs by far.
All right, Khalil. Oh, your time's up. I'll give you like an extra second, 2 seconds. I'm not gonna lie either. So all right, let me put myself up here now. All right, I'll start the timer when I start speaking. So to begin, Giannis Antetokounmpo has already accomplished a lot at the age of 27. This guy has already won a championship, been a defensive player of the year. He already has 7 All-Stars to his name, and he's done the biggest goal of winning an NBA championship. I think what Giannis has the most over Stephen Curry is the two-way ability. Stephen Curry has never been a good defender, let alone even a mediocre one. Stephen Curry has been a liability on defense at times, and that's where I believe Giannis edges him out. Giannis is one of the most elite two-way players in the league, a top-10 defender. Like I said, has a defensive player of the year to his name, had one of the biggest defensive clutch performances in the finals with that block on DeAndre Ayton, and he's shown countless times the ability to score the ball. Giannis is just as good of a scorer as Curry, and he doesn't even have a 3-ball. This is a guy who's averaged 30 points per game in a season multiple times, just like Curry has done it on better efficiency without even taking 3-pointers. And I think Giannis is just a better player. He's already shown he can be a great leader. And if we're talking accolades, it seems like Giannis could accomplish more than Curry, considering he's accomplished already a lot at a young age. I actually just hit 1 minute exactly, but yeah.
You can put the screen up on me.
All right, I got you. Right.
First thing I want to attack is mainly everything you said about Giannis doesn't have anything to do with this season. There's definitely a defensive drop-off. So bringing up his 2020 Defensive Player of the Year, whereas a much better defender, he can play on the perimeter, a way more high-motor defender. Doesn't really mean anything. Bringing up his finals performance doesn't matter because it's 2023. That's like me bringing up 2017 and 18 Curry, even though he's a different player now. And also, there's no argument to say Giannis is a better scorer than Steph. The efficiency that Steph brings is just way better. The overall load that Steph brings to our offense is way more than Giannis. Steph is way less schemable than Giannis. He's way more resilient against better defenses in the playoffs than Giannis. And in the playoffs in 2022, Giannis was a horrible finisher against the 2022 Celtics. He basically shot his team out the game in Game 7. He provided no value aside from rim running. He couldn't play make at a high level unless it's transition. Even then, Steph is still one of like the 5 best transition players in the NBA right now. And the playmaking is not even close. And you said Steph has never even been a mediocre defender, which is just a lie. In 2022, he was still a plus defensively on that 2022 Warriors defensive unit. He was a great communicator. Great.
Time's up, Khalil. All right. I see P5 hyped in the back, man. All right. Let me I'll start when I start talking. So all right. So you brought up the point that Giannis isn't really as good of a playmaker as Stephen Curry, and that's where I completely disagree. I think people overrate Stephen Curry's playmaking. Stephen Curry isn't really that much of a true point guard. He's more of a shooting guard, in my opinion, who plays more off of the primary ball handler on his team, Draymond Green. Stephen Curry's never been the primary ball handler of his team. Giannis has been the primary ball handler when he had Eric Bledsoe back in the days. Now that Drew Holiday is on this team, he isn't the primary ball handler anymore, but he's been the primary ball handler longer. And Giannis averages about the same assist numbers as Curry. So I think Giannis not only is the better two-way player than Stephen Curry, I think he's also the better playmaker. And he's way better at driving kicking. When have you seen Stephen Curry drive and kick? That's why I believe Giannis provides more value. He's more of a point forward than Stephen Curry is a point guard. Let's be honest, Stephen Curry plays very off ball and on ball at the same time. And that's just where I think Giannis completely edges out Stephen Curry. We've just seen so much more production on that side. All right.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. I will put you on right now.
To say Giannis is even in the same realm as Curry as a playmaker is just really an untrained eye. Assist isn't even playmaking either. Stephen Curry is a way better off-ball playmaker. Yes, that is playmaking. This is not 2011 where playmaking is just a true point guard. That's not how it works. Even in the pick and roll, Curry's still one of the best playmakers in the league. He unlocks Draymond in the short roll. Teams have to hard hedge on Curry in the pick and rolls, which spreads the floor and where the Warriors get a lot of back cuts and open layups because he's pulling away the defender from the rim. That's why the Warriors always lead the league in the most wide open layups, which is the most efficient shot in basketball, which Curry gives his teammates frequently. And when you talk about playmaking in the playoffs, he still opens up the portal for people like Jordan Poole, for people like Klay Thompson, for people like Andrew Wiggins to succeed at a high level. And also, the driving kick is not moving me as much because when teams collapse on Giannis and they take away his vision in passing lanes, he's also not that much of an accurate passer. Sometimes he can be willing, but sometimes he just does blind rim runs to the rim. And I don't see any argument how that can be better than Curry's. And to disregard the
Time's up, Khalil. Time's up. All right, so we're going to be heading to the third round. It's my last chance and Khalil's last chance to continue proving our points. All right. I'll be starting right now. So you brought up the point that when Giannis isn't having it going on offense, his playmaking isn't really as good. But when Stephen Curry doesn't have it going on offense, Stephen Curry is a complete liability everywhere else. You can't put this man to really guard much on defense. He really just provides stretching the floor and creating other opportunities for his teammate with the level of gravity that he has. When Giannis can't get it going on offense, you can still rely on Giannis to be a very good defender. This is still an all-defensive caliber team, and we all know that defense wins championships. I know a famous man once said that offense does, but that's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant hasn't won anything since the Warriors, and the Warriors needed a very good defense to win a championship. So what Giannis brings when he can get it going on offense is much more than what Curry can bring when he doesn't have it going on offense. And that's my main point I'm going to be bringing up. Giannis is just as good of a scorer as Curry is, and I think to wrap up my argument, he will accomplish more than Curry. He's already accomplished not accomplished more than Curry, but he has the chance to accomplish more than Curry. He's already done a lot at a young age. All right, Khalil, I'll put you on for the last third round.
all right.
Khalil went 3 rounds already.
He
Khalil,
went two.
No, Khalil won 2, yeah.
Khalil went first.
Khalil, you...
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, Khalil went 3 rounds. Yeah, because he went first, and then you got back to back.
No, there was no back to back this round. It was just Khalil, Hooper, Khalil, Hooper, Khalil, Hooper.
All right, yeah, so it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, so
right,
Jordan
so-
and Big Storm are gonna judge. Dev,
All right,
since
so,
you beat
yeah,
me,
I'm,
you can judge.
Jordan, Big Storm, and I'll let Jordan, Big Storm, and Dev judge because Love debated already. So, actually, no, I'll let Love, Big Storm, and Jordan judge.
No, Dev could judge. He beat me, so you could judge.
Or wait, who is there anyone else in the back room? I think JJ could be in the back room. He can judge.
No, it's just even if he brings him up, it won't.
I'm gonna have to take someone out for you, Dev.
Well,
That's
honestly, wait, Hooper.
That's cool.
Hoopers. What you can do, all you gotta do is get somebody's vote and then just swap them out. That way, they don't gotta be on the screen all the time because we heard what someone has to say and then swap them out. That way, we get everybody's vote. They don't got.
All right, so Love and Dev, you guys don't want to be the third judge because I got Big Storm and Jordan.
Is there any- I can judge. Is there anyone else in the back room?
P5 and Sebastian. But they already judged, so
I'll judge.
All right, so Dev, Big Storm, and Jordan. I'll start with Jordan. Go round by round. Give me the final. All that good stuff.
Round 1, I'm gonna go with Khalil. I like the way he talked about the players right now and didn't bring up future prospers and future.
Okay, JJ in the back room. You can drop me for him. So I'm sorry.
I got Khalil for the first round due to the reasons I just stated. In the second round, I got Khalil due to his rebuttal and pointing out that you pointed out accolades and brought up age for Giannis when we were talking about them as players currently. And in the third round, I also got Khalil due to him bringing up how Curry's playmaking is more than just him on the ball and pointed out weaknesses and flaws in your previous argument.
All right, fair. Thank you. I appreciate it. for the feedback and all that. Big Storm, you're next.
All right, I have it 2-1 Khalil, just because with Khalil, whenever you made a point that whenever it was his turn, he usually kind of combated, like saying, Giannis was in the same realm as Curry as a playmaker, and also brought up good points that it's a lot easier to scheme against Giannis than it is to scheme against Curry. And I just feel like Khalil just had a better debate. I do think it was really close. In the first round, I do have to say I give it to you because you did come out strong with some good points about Giannis, being one of the better two-way players in the league, and Steph Curry being really bad on offense. But I do think I had to give it 2-1 Khalil.
And JJ.
Hello. Yo.
All right, that's off
LL.
there. JJ, you on next?
Y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
Good debate, y'all boys. Real talk. HR, you came out with some strong points in the first round, with just how you explained why you believe Giannis is, better than Steph Curry in your opinion. But one of the main things that I was listening to as I was listening to the live is I didn't like how when came to harping on because I felt you could have debated it without trying to downplay certain areas of Steph Curry's game, because I feel like that you were severely underrating in certain aspects of his game, which Khalil stated as in the playmaking, because I don't think the playmaking gap is close at all, as well as the defensive side of the basketball, where you said I can understand if you were talking about pre 2016, all that stuff, I would understand that point, but up until then, after that point, he really did became neutral to slight positive on the defensive end. And so for those reasons, in the first round, it was very close, but I still gave it 1-0 Khalil. And then the next round, when you came out and said what you said about the playmaking and the defensive gap, that's where I kind of, you lost me right there personally. And so that's when it went 2-0 and then 3-0 Khalil.
All good. So according to what judges said, 3-0 clean. Khalil wins the debate. Props to you, Khalil. You brought up some good arguments, bro. You definitely a very good debater.
Yes, sir, bro. GG's, bro.
All right, so if you guys don't have anything, any questions or anything, I'm gonna probably rotate again. Next debate will be P5 versus Jordan. So I gotta bring P5 back in here.
All right, you can take me out.
They've had me up, dog.
Sure.
All right.
That's why I hate debating Khalil. He's annoying because he's a better talker.
All right. Love, you said you want me to swap you out?
Yeah, you can pack me up.
All right. All right, Love. I appreciate you coming on.
No problem. Appreciate you too.
Got you.
That was a really good debate, y'all boys, for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said,
probably the best debate so far.
Like I said, when you started off strong, I just feel like the points that you could have harped on, you could have harped more. You could have still pushed the defensive gap is still wider, but while also still acknowledging that Steph was a good defender. And those points right there is even if I don't agree, those points right there for me when I'm watching debate, if you're able to articulate those points, it would have probably swayed me more in that opinion. You know what I mean? So,
Ashton, Khalil won. Ashton.
Who's Ashton?
The comments.
Dude in the chat.
Oh, hi, Ashton.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, HR, those points would have swayed me more if that's how you articulate and attack that. So, but yeah, like I said, good job, bro.
All right, appreciate it. Good job. So moving on to the next debate, we got P5 versus Jordan. I think it's gonna be a good one. They're gonna be debating Tim Duncan versus Shaq. P5, who do you got again?
I got Duncan.
All right.
I got the
Jordan
ball,
got
black man.
So for
That's crazy.
For this round, I got Big Storm and Jordan already judged. Do you? All right, I might.
I don't mind getting packed up, fam.
You said you don't want to get packed up. All right, that's fine.
I don't mind getting packed up.
All right, I'll probably bring you back on though to judge again. You fine with that?
That's perfectly fine with me, dog.
All right, I'm gonna bring Sebastian back on to judge. So I'm gonna have Jordan. I'm gonna have Jordan, Khalil, and Sebastian judge this round.
I'm debating.
I bet I'm gonna have Khalil. No, I'm gonna have Khalil, Sebastian, and JJ judge this round.
All right, but who's going first?
Up to you guys.
It doesn't matter to me, Jordan. You can
Light skin privilege. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
For sure. Let me.
All right, hold on. When I put you on the screen, I got you. Let me know.
Wait, let me ask something. What format are we gonna do? We're gonna do like bounce back and forth, or we're gonna do the 1-then-1-2 format.
I mean, I switched it up the last one because I was just going with it.
Jordan,
but
which way do you want to? Do you want to do? Do you want to
Yeah.
do snake or do you want to do me, you, me, you, me, you?
We can do the me, you thing.
All right, bet.
All right.
All right, P5, let me know when I put you up on the screen. Sebastian, Khalil, and JJ are going to be judging this one.
All right. So I have Tim Duncan at 4. I have Shaq at, I believe, 6 or 7. The main reason is because of how Duncan was able to dominate his era. Tim Duncan in his prime was able to anchor one of the greatest defensive units of all time. And at his peak was easily like top 2 or top 3 greatest defenders of all time. He was able to translate his scoring numbers, which is around 20 to 25 a game, on high efficiency into the playoffs, while also being on one of the slowest paced teams in the slowest pace era in NBA history. He was also able to convert that translate that defense into the NBA as well, into the playoffs as well. Elite level roamer, elite level rim protector as well. Had an amazing post game. had an amazing post game as well. And from the moment he entered the league, similar to Shaq, Duncan came into the league as an MVP candidate from, I believe, 07 to 08, outside of 1 year. Even when Duncan was winning his championships, the level of teammates that he had weren't at the same level as Shaq's. Were not at the same level as Shaq's. I could really say that for any top 10 player of all time. He had great players on his team, Hall of Famers, but in the
Your time's up, P5. All right, Jordan.
All right.
I'm going to put you on the screen. As soon as you start talking, the timer starts.
All right, to begin my rebuttal, I would like to talk about how he mentioned Duncan's transcendent defense. I agree with the fact that Tim Duncan is a transcendent defender and was a transcendent defender for a long time, but I'm going to take the more transcendent offensive player because I believe they are easier to build around and compete with long term. I believe Shaqquille O'Neal at his best was the undisputed best player in the NBA for a cool stretch. I believe Shaqquille O'Neal was better than Tim Duncan due to his ability to, on the defensive end, be an elite rim deterrent, and on the offensive end, be a top 3 offensive player in that NBA due to his ability in the dead ball era to consistently allow his teams to push out great offenses and translate into playoffs and translate to winning, obviously due to supporting cast around him, but him being the main point and focal point of those teams. I would like to go with Shaqquille O'Neal to start off my first round. I still got time.
7 seconds.
Oh, Shaq's better than Duncan because Shaq's bigger than Duncan. Time's up. P5, you're muted.
Hey, you can hear me now?
I was gonna say that was like the funniest 3-second statement, but because he's bigger. But all right, I'm gonna put P5 on the screen.
All right, kind of back to what I was saying about the championships, and Jordan kind of said it right there. Whenever Shaq was able to win anything, not necessarily win the championship, but Shaq always had to be next to a elite level perimeter playmaker or perimeter player. Duncan showed that he was able to win with rookie teammates, a center that was out of his prime, and and stuff like that. Was able to make the playoffs every single year. Now that again could be due to supporting cast, but that is still very impressive in my eyes. Shaq, whenever he was able to win, had to play next to an elite level perimeter player. When you're looking at Penny with the Magic, he didn't start winning until he was with Kobe. Until Kobe started to enter his prime in LA, went to D Wade in Miami, and I would say that's about the last years of his prime. I'm not going to go against him with Cleveland and Boston. I think Duncan showed that he was able to do more with less, win championships with less, and even when they matched up head to head, even though Kobe Bryant was able to torch those Spurs teams. Shaquille O'Neal was very inconsistent. He had a couple of great series against Tim Duncan and the Spurs, but Shaq, a couple of series shot below 50%.
Your time's up, P5. All right, so putting Jordan back on the screen. I believe we're going into round 3, right? All right.
This is Jordan's second round.
This is Jordan's second round. All right. So when P5 Jordan, you just went. Now Jordan again, right? All right, Jordan, I'll put you up on the screen. As soon as you start talking, timer starts.
All right, but to start my second rebuttal, I would like to harp on the point of Duncan's downfall as an offensive player due to him post 2007 not being the same level of offensive player. So when you talk about Duncan's winning, I believe his defense deteriorated a little bit, but I believe the offensive fall off allowed him to be the third and majority second, but sometimes third option on really, really good championship teams. And to bring it back to Shaq, I believe that peak Shaq and the offensive value and defensive value that he brought would have allowed any competent second option to still be a championship threat next to Shaquille O'Neal. Not to downplay the perimeter players that you brought up in your spiel, but I think that Shaquille O'Neal's in that era, his portability would have been unmatched as far as those offensive players and translating to winning due to his size, his strength, due to his post moves, his footwork, and due to his physical stature and his dominance as a basketball player. How much time I got left?
All right, we're heading into the third round. P5, you can start it off. Timer starts when I put you on the screen.
All right. You bring up 2007 and the offensive drop off, and the offensive drop off is there, but the continued dominance on defense remained, and he was still able to dominate to such a level where the Spurs were able to stay championship contenders, even with Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, kind of running the offense, and even with a rookie Kawhi when he came into the league. So I still think Tim Duncan's impact defensively was still at an all-time level even after the offensive drop off. I also don't think we've ever seen a moment in Tim Duncan's career where he was literally exposed defensively. I go back to I believe it was a 1997 series against Utah. The Lakers got swept, but more importantly, I think Shaq got absolutely exposed by a Stockton and Malone pick and roll or pick and pop. Exposed him in that series. I don't think we can say the same thing for Duncan. The weaknesses in Shaq's game as a defender, as a defender, I don't think they were as glaring as Tim Duncan's. And Shaq, you bring up and I think the longevity between the two, as in terms of like offensive dominance, even though
time is up. P5. Solid argument though. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, Jordan is this is the last one, right? Jordan's going and then it's over. Third round.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, you are on the screen. As soon as you start, I'll start the timer, Jordan.
Bet. He brought up Shaq's weaknesses as a defensive player, which I can succumb to due to his pick and roll weaknesses as a defender. He did get picked apart in some series, but let's talk about Tim Duncan on the offensive end in some playoff series. The drop-off is very drastic from the regular season in the postseason in some instances. Him not being able to be an elite playmaker and being able to use his post-up play and using his mid-range game in his later years did become a deterrent for those Spurs teams. He was not the go-to guy he once was offensively, which caused those teams to lose some rounds that they just shouldn't lose. Talking about the 2011 Memphis Grizzlies, which you can say he is out of his prime. But if you still use the defensive longevity, I can pick apart that offense in 2011, he was nowhere near the same offensive player he was at his best. Whereas Shaquille O'Neal in year 14 was not the same talent offensively, but was allowing Dwayne Wade to eat off of his space and to eat off of the attention that he received from that Dallas Mavericks teams in the NBA Finals, which allowed Dwayne Wade to have a record-breaking performance.
All right, your time is up. Good job to both of you. You guys made it through all three rounds, bringing up some good points. I'm going to go to the judges now. Khalil, Sebastian, and JJ. I'm going to start with Sebastian as my first judge. Give me your opinion, your final score at the end.
Good. It's a good debate. I'm gonna have to go the first round to P5. Yeah, I don't. It was pretty good, but the final point when Jordan said it was kind of funny as heck. So I'm gonna go with P5 in that one. But yeah, I liked how Duncan was very dominant defender on that championship caliber team for the Spurs for almost 20 years. So I'm gonna go P5 in that round. Round two. Yeah, I just think it was a time management issue, but it was fine. I'm going to go P5 for round two. And then round three is when Jordan actually made up really good points for Shaq. For the although the offensive dropped, he did make what that 06 Heat team was. So yeah, I'm going to go P5 2-1, but Jordan did really good at the end.
All right, so we got 2-1 so far for P5. Next judge, I'm gonna go to Khalil. Let me know your thoughts.
See, I ain't glad this was super close, bro. Round one, I'm gonna go with Jordan though, because he brought up basically Shaq's portability, how much value he brought on the offensive end, and how much like really how much he can floor raise an offense with his dominance. Round two, I'm gonna go with round two, I'm gonna go with Jordan again. P5 did bring up a good point about the 98 Jazz basically like dominating Shaq on the offensive end because how bad his pick and roll defense was. But Jordan also brought up a good point about Tim Duncan post 07 offensively and how he wasn't really the main catalyst of those teams because how much the offensive drop off was. Then round three, I'm gonna go with P5. I think P5 had really, really good rebuttals. Talking about Tim Duncan's defensive longevity and everything. And then Jordan said the 06 Heat in the finals, like D Wade went off because of Shaq's gravity, whatnot. But I don't think Shaq was getting that much, like as much defensive attention as people say he was, and he was really abysmal in that series. But yeah, I think 2-1 Jordan.
All right, so right now we got a tie. We got 2-1 P5 from Sebastian, 2-1 Jordan from Khalil. So another tiebreaker. I need JJ to break the tie. So yeah, let's go to JJ. Give me your thoughts.
Amen. This was really, really good in my opinion. Like I said, I mean, like everyone else has already said. I really like listening to these boys articulate their points on, the first round. Jordan having to use like what 47 seconds, and I realized he still had 13 seconds left on the clock. That really, uh, the way he broke it down, I loved it, but I feel like he had more to say, but he was just really managing the clock, and I wish he fully went through just letting you, I guess, stop him instead of holding back what he had to say. Because in the second round, he really came strong. You know what I'm saying? With arguing the points down from what P5 said. So in that first round specifically, if Jordan just kept it going, he would have won. But I had P5 winning that first round. But the second round, for me, it was like Jordan, everything Jordan said, everything that he articulated on the Shaq's dominance on the offensive end, you know what I'm saying? The way he was able to, like others said, raise up the offense for the other teams, you know what I'm saying? I really got to give Jordan that credit because he was unlocking, he showed off those points very well. And P5 had really good arguments for Tim Duncan as well in that second round, but I think Jordan just explained why Shaq to him is better in those instances and what he did for the team and his impact on the team. And so in that third round, I have to give that round to Jordan. Honestly, like I said, P5 once again you gave really good points in that round right there. And the main thing that Jordan brought up was the Miami Heat towards the end, that's what he brought up. But the thing is, like Khalil said, he wasn't great in that game, but I mean, not in that series. But for the majority, if you're really paying attention, just how the season went and how they moved on, Shaq really had a lot of impact in there, and you can see how just the change in their in that team was for the Miami Heat. So I got to give Jordan that round 3. So 2-1 Jordan for me.
Wait, are more people voting?
No,
Because
that's
everyone in
it.
the comments is P5.
I'm keeping it to 3. Like they can tell me who they think they won and all that, but you 3 are the judges, and JJ just had the tiebreaker deciding who won. And JJ, you said 2-1 Jordan, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But like I
just
said, it was very, very close.
Yeah, I just want to at least say that or see if I exceeded some expectations maybe from people like Max, maybe Jordan himself. I just like the fact that y'all are saying it was close, at least.
Your debate skills have never been a question. You know what my problem with you is.
Oh, for sure.
Nah,
for
you
sure.
went. I ain't gonna lie, you did hella good.
Yeah, nah. So, like I said, like there's no bias in this.
You really
for me.
beat him.
Oh yeah.
There was no bias in this for me.
JJ,
Really,
I know there's no bias.
You voted for me.
None of us have animosity.
for me. I mean, Maxie said it's not close. For me, like I said, when you articulated the point on the Jazz series, I was like, dang, I did not think you really went into that in depth to go find out and really see that Shaq was getting straight like cooked, you know what I'm saying, in that. And so I know Jordan, because you know I can read people's minds and stuff like that. I know Jordan was sitting over there like, yo, what? He was in that bag, you feel me? And so Jordan really had to really open up his floodgates so that way he can
I was when he
handle
brought up Duncan's fall off, which I absolutely knew was gonna happen. When he brought up his fall off offensively, I was literally sitting here like fuck, and I was just trying to think, and then
I wasn't gonna bring it up until you brought up.
I was prepared for it, but I was hoping that he brought that up in the third round, instead of the second. But
I wasn't gonna bring it up until you brought up the '98 Jazz. I was gonna leave it alone. I was gonna save it to the third round. You wanted to bring up my boy getting picked apart by Johnny Boy and Carl Stockton.
I think every debate has been pretty competitive, but that might have been the hardest one for me to like watch. It was really competitive. I think it was pretty competitive, to be honest. But
I just want to hear. I just want to hear before, like, what are y'all's opinion on the? Because I just want to like one word answer. Who's higher, Shaq or Duncan? I'm curious.
Duncan.
I got Duncan one spot.
Diesel.
Yeah,
I got Duncan too.
I got Timmy over Shaq.
Am I the only one up here that has Duncan top 5? Because I know
you guys got in the chat. Do you have Shaq or Tim Duncan?
I have Duncan.
No, I don't. I got Duncan at 8, I believe. Yeah, 8.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Khalil, you broke the tie. Jordan
I have
takes a
Duncan
W.
at 5 and Shaq at 6.
I got Mad Max in the chat saying P5 got robbed.
Bro. Max is usually one of the ones that say I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm happy that I impressed Max at least.
W round.
Hey,
GG's.
Sources tell ESPN P5 studied last night. So
I did study. I did indeed study. But all
right.
Sources tell ESPN Jordan was asleep before this.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done no studying on none of this, bro.
All right. So with 3 debates done so far, my bad. Go.
No, I just wanted to find out the specific. Like I kind of wanted to get specific with the player performances. So that's what I was looking.
He wanted to beat the allegations.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, wait. The next round is Sebastian trying to debate Wiggins is a better.
He said you ain't impressed me.
Better player.
Jordan, you gonna take that, bro?
I thought
okay, Max. Okay, Max. Okay.
Yeah, it's defender, right?
HR.
Yeah.
It could be whichever. Is it just defender or player?
Defender.
Please don't do player.
All right, that's fine.
Wait. What's the debate? Wait, what's the next one?
Player?
It's
Wiggins
Sebastian
versus Draymond on
Khalil,
defense.
Draymond Green versus Andrew.
The player?
What?
The player?
No, defender, I guess.
Defender?
Wait, Sebastian, do you think Wiggins is a better defender? Yes or no, bro?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Better defender than who?
Draymond?
Hey, no.
Right now, no. I mean, like right now.
Yeah, right now.
So.
Never.
No, wait, but
Khalil, you got
the
Draymond,
crazy
right?
thing is, I've never heard.
Nigga, Wiggins not even a better defender than 18-year-old Draymond.
All right. Before we all count Sebastian out, I've never heard anyone debate this, so I want to hear his points at least because this is gonna be fun.
I thought it was genuinely like a good debate topic. I wanted to save it for last. Like,
this is an unexpected debate topic. Like, I don't think it's
like,
close, but I want to hear Sebastian can try to win me over.
I think Draymond will be
a
better defender than
this will be the
Wiggins
last debate. We've done
until
3
he's
so
like
far.
50.
This is the 4th and last one because Moo and Junebug failed to even give me a topic.
Damn.
Oh my god.
But
that was
the last one.
Anyway.
I just want to remind everybody, for the guys that do have a YouTube channel, their links are in the description. Dev Sports and Bobo or P5, their links are in the description. Check them out. If any of you guys got YouTube links, let me know so I can update my description. But yeah, with that said, yeah.
First.
Khalil goes first.
Yeah.
How do you guys want to do this? You guys want to do this like Khalil Sebastian, or mix it up?
Yeah. Bounce back.
Wait, hold up. Khalil, you're debating this?
Yeah. I mean, you can debate him if you want, bro. Like,
oh no, I'm good.
Khalil's a debate warrior.
If y'all passing the runts around, I'll take it.
Nah. Let me go 2-0.
Y'all passing.
Let me go 2-0.
Y'all passing.
Let
me go 2-0.
Nah, you good.
Khalil got
you can debate JJ about something.
Hey, Khalil, all I'm saying is right now, don't just underestimate.
Khalil, if you lose this,
I watch more Warriors games than anybody, bro. I know what we're doing, bro.
Hey, if anybody asks Chill, Sebastian is known for his studying.
We got practically 2 Warriors fans, so this is interesting.
Hey, Sebastian does his homework.
You're practically a Warrior.
Sebastian does his homework.
Yeah, he does. So wait, for this one, I want to rotate the judges one more time. Jordan, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna bring Dev back.
Dev vote.
All right.
So I appreciate you coming on.
Bet.
GG's, Jordan.
GG's.
All right, I'm gonna bring Dev back, and then I'll have P5 Dev, and JJ had a very big role having to break the tie, so I'm gonna let JJ go and bring in Big Storm back to judge. Appreciate you, JJ, coming on and judging.
Wow, this is gonna be interesting.
Of course,
I never
man.
heard
Of
anyone
course.
debate this ever. So
All right, JJ.
This should be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. This should be interesting.
All right, so my judges for this Khalil Sebastian debate are P5, Dev, and Big Storm.
You know who it is.
I'm gonna put Khalil back on the screen as soon as you
King
start
Booker.
talking.
Nah, me
I'll
chill
start
out.
the timer. All right, Khalil.
King Booker.
All right. The reason why I think Draymond is a better defender than Andrew Wiggins is that I think Draymond stops way more actions than Andrew Wiggins possibly could ever. He's a way better rim protector. The switchability is there. The communication is there. The IQ is just tremendous. The way he carries that team defensively is unheard of, as that's like an offensively slanted roster that's offense is really not even that good without Curry, by the way. But Draymond's defense in the playoffs also elevates to new levels, while the Warriors are consistently one of the best playoff defenses in the league every single year. And how he stopped that Boston Celtics offense post game 2 and was really stopping anything at the rim. And the way we've seen Draymond guard people with the major height advantage and athletic advantage is something we've never seen before. A 6'6" dude who really isn't that strength, who doesn't have that much strength, can deter a lot of shots at the rim, can guard one-on-one post defense, can stop like 6'10" dudes like Anthony Davis one-on-one. He has all-time hands. He also can guard the perimeter with ease. He also helps people like Andrew Wiggins be more aggressive on the perimeter because they know they got Draymond Green behind them. And
time's up, Khalil. All right, Sebastian, you let me know when I'm gonna put you up, Sebastian. As soon as you start speaking, you have your chance to rebuttal your points, get into your argument, whatever you want to do.
All right, bet. Okay, so the two main points I'm going to address from Khalil was that one, he said that Draymond's a better rim protector. He can't. Wiggins has a way greater vertical than Draymond, and we've seen Wiggins just get some ridiculous plays, and I believe he also said that Draymond was the primary reason that they beat Boston when it came to the finals. Wiggins was undoubtedly the best defender in that finals, hence the reason he was guarding Tatum. I mean, the only thing everyone ever talked about that finals was how Wiggins was clamping Tatum and how he would have actually been the finals MVP had it not been for Stephen Curry going ballistic. And if we're looking at this season alone, in the playoffs against the Lakers, Anthony Davis was absolutely cooking Draymond. It wasn't even close. I just believe that Wiggins is overall healthier. He's younger.
Time's up, Sebastian. All right, solid rounds from both Sebastian and Jordan, and not Sebastian, Jordan. Sebastian and Khalil heading into round 2. Khalil, put you up as soon as you start speaking. I'll start the timer.
Yeah. To say Wiggins is a better rim protector than Draymond is literally just like you have to be trolling. And vertical does not mean rim protection. Like that means like Derrick Jones Jr. would be one of the best rim protectors in the league. Just because you jump higher than somebody doesn't mean you're a better rim protector. Draymond just has way better instincts, awareness, way better hands, and knows how to contest shots better and has better timing. That's what Marcus Gasol was one of the best rim protectors in the NBA in like from 2013 to 2019, and he has like a 2-inch vertical. That does not mean anything. Then Wiggins was a great defender against Tatum, yeah. But what people don't realize with Draymond, he'll stop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actions right in front of you, but you won't realize because you're so focused on the one-on-one defense that somebody's playing. Yes, Wiggins was playing great defense, but Draymond stops the offense more than anybody on the Warriors by far. He blows up like more actions than anybody in the league. He knows everything that's going to happen. He communicates with his teammates well so they can get in position. And when you talk about Wiggins as a one-on-one defender, it doesn't bring more value than what Draymond does because
your time's up, Khalil. All right. Heading the next one, we got Sebastian up. Sebastian, you'll be on to close out this second round.
All right, so undoubtedly, Draymond is without a doubt the most intelligent defender on the Warriors. He's been there for 10 years. But what we're looking at Draymond going into, I believe it's year 12. We're already seeing signs of Draymond regressing as a defender. we're seeing him not being as healthy like Wiggins. The only reason Wiggins missed any time this past season was due to family issues. It wasn't an injury. It wasn't anything health related. Wiggins is in the prime of his career, and he will have a bounce back season this coming year. He is, if we look at the tangibles, Wiggins is he's just more talented than Draymond. Draymond is way smarter than Wiggins. But if we're looking at like abilities to defend, like with your wingspans, and he's just faster than Draymond. Draymond is also a very slow defender with his feet. Wiggins is athletic, and he's just a better defender. Yeah.
Got 5 seconds.
I know. I timed it myself.
Smart man. All right. As we close out round 2, we head into round 3. And right before we head into round 3 of our last debate, I just want to let everybody know, like the stream. If you're enjoying the stream and all these debates, I thank all these people for bringing them on. And like I said, the ones who have a YouTube channel, they are linked in the description. Go check them out. But yeah, just like the stream. Do what you got to do. All right, we're heading into round 3. Khalil, when I put you on the screen, you start speaking, your time starts.
What I wanted to harp on from last round, what I was saying is Wiggins can only bring you so much value as a one-on-one defender. Like, they had him guarding LeBron. He's not going to stop LeBron. LeBron still played really efficient against Wiggins. You can't really give you any type of defensive value. When Draymond is the anchor and he's stopping multiple layups at the rim, he's automatically just going to be a way more positive defender than Wiggins can ever be. You said Wiggins doesn't get hurt. He got hurt in the beginning of the season. And then you said that he's more talented than Draymond. I don't know what talent means, because Draymond is definitely the way more skilled defender. If you're talking about talent as in athleticism, speed, and vertical, then I guess, but that's not really talent to me. And then you're talking about you literally just talked about health, because you knew that Wiggins missed like 2 straight months due to family matters, which still matter because Draymond had to carry that team defensively like no other. And then you're talking about the playoffs. Wiggins didn't really give you that much defensive value in the playoffs. The regular season, he fell off from 2022. I really don't see the debate at all. Like, it's really not possible to think Wiggins is a better defender than Draymond at all. Not gonna cap. And I know I got more time, but it's stupid.
All right, yeah, you know they're right on the time. All right, so that beginning of the 3rd round, Sebastian, you will be closing the 3rd round. This is your final moment in time to prove your argument, get your points, and I'll put you on the screen. As soon as you start talking, timer starts.
Yeah, Khalil, I agree 100%. Wiggins he was a mess in the playoffs, but that's because he had so much time off from playing. He didn't have the reps that Draymond did, and Draymond did an admirable job when Wiggins was out. But if we're looking at the regular season, I mean, we were getting scorched. I mean, like the average score, I think we were giving up the most points in the entire regular season. We were giving up like an average of around 117, I believe. It was poor, and even when we got other great defenders like Gary, it wasn't enough with Draymond being the headpiece. But with Wiggins coming back next year, I think he'll be the best defender when it comes next season, simply just because of health, like I said, and I believe he just has the tangibles, like I said. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, I was going to wait it out just in case you decided to say something, but that wraps up our 4th debate. I'll be going to the judges. Like I said, my judges are going to be Big Storm, Dev, and P5. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to start with Big Storm. Go round by round. Give me the final score.
All right. I see this as very close, but I see this. Damn, nigga, let me speak. 2-1 Khalil. I think that Sebastian did bring up good points, that Wiggins is, currently at a higher point than Draymond Green, but overall, Khalil made better points, as in Draymond's out here guarding some of the best offensive players and actually giving them a little bit of a hassle. Where Andrew Wiggins is not a slouch on defense. He can't compare to Draymond Green's defense in some areas. Like, he is more skilled, while Andrew Wiggins may be more athletic. So I got that 2-1 Khalil.
All right, so we got 2-1 Khalil so far. It's 1-0 in the debate. My next judge I'm going to be going to is Dev. Dev, let me know your thoughts. Score round by round.
Dev in the media.
And the media is kind of crazy. All right. First round, I got Khalil. I think he had a great opening argument of Draymond Green, bringing up his defensive value currently to the team, and how he can basically the anchor. And then I think Sebastian makes some good points, but then I think he killed it when he said the verticality point of the rim protection. I think Khalil did a good job in round 2 debunking that point of rim protection. And I get third round, I also got Khalil because I think he was able to attack his points, attack against Sebastian points, and bring up how Draymond Green can disrupt a lot more actions than Andrew Wiggins, and also it's like the heart and soul of the team, and so that's why I have Khalil winning the debate.
All right, so far we got Khalil 2-0 if I'm correct, right?
Hooper's radar, is Jordan still here in the backstage?
You can drop me for Jordan if you want to answer.
Jordan's still here, but what happened with Jordan?
I just want to hear what, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the same vote as me, so you can boot me and let Jordan up. Because this is wow. I mean, oh man. Or do you want me to give my reasoning for this first? Because
give your reasoning, but let me just make sure so far we have 2-0 Khalil, right?
Yeah, it's 2-0 Khalil. I'm not so sure what Big Storm heard that gave Sebastian a round, or what he heard that made it close. Khalil broke down every single reason why Draymond is one of the greatest defenders of all time and is peaking every single round. And even like now, even with his regressing defense, he brought up why Dre was still like one of the most impactful defenders in the league. Literally broke it down when he even went in depth into a series. I think Wiggins is a great defender, and I think a lot of the reasons that Sebastian brought up is why he's a really good defender. Like, he's a great athlete. That's fair. Doesn't always equal defense, but he is a great athlete, and that helps him defensively. He has length that helps him as well. Really good vertical that helps him get up and block shots sometimes. Good one-on-one defender, but I think Khalil battled back on everything that was said, and I think Sebastian honestly just ran out of points in the third round. So I have this as 3-0 Khalil. I don't think this was particularly close. So yeah, let Jordan up. I want to hear what he has to say to Big Storm.
Yeah, I'll let Jordan on.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, give me your thoughts. I mean, this is already 3-0 for Khalil, but we want to hear your
about
thoughts.
To make it 4. This was not close at all. Seabass gave no reasoning as to why Draymond is not a better defender than Andrew Wiggins. Did he explain why Draymond is a worse athlete than Andrew Wiggins? Perfectly. But in terms of like defense, Khalil broke it down perfectly, from the hands to the off-ball actions to the IQ. He clears him as a defender. It's never been close. It never will be close. Big Storm, what round did Seabass win to you? I'm very curious. Hello? Hello?
Maybe round
All
2.
right,
I don't know.
I guess that answers my question. But
All
great
right,
debates.
Yeah, these were great debates. Moo just joined, but Junebug is still nowhere to be found. We could fit in a last one. If you guys have any topic you guys want to debate Moo about, we could fit in a last one, but I think that might be over for now.
We want to see JJ versus Moo, bro.
JJ versus Moo. I'll bring Moo on.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan. I'm gonna let go of you. I'm gonna bring Moo on. I'll keep him backstage if I need you for judging or anything.
Bet.
We need JJ versus Moo.
All right. Hey, the people are saying they want Moo versus JJ. Moo, figure out a topic.
Is JJ here?
Oh no, I gotta add him real quick. Never mind. Let me who do I take off? Sebastian, I'm gonna let you go for a minute. Gotta rotate.
Debating.
All right, Moo and JJ, figure it out somehow.
Y'all are unreal one, because I already told y'all what it was. But hey, Dre, you got it, bro. Whatever you want, bro.
It don't matter to me.
Clearly matters. Just go ahead, whatever you want, bro.
I didn't even want to debate. What's going on? I just spawned down. Just came to watch.
Damn.
You don't want to debate, Moo?
But
make the last debate.
Come up with a topic.
All right, I'll bring one up that I had saw on the graph that Dev has. Moo was gonna debate Oh, never mind.
Huh?
You guys don't have a topic. Yeah, you guys got to come up with a topic.
What about Joel versus Anthony Davis? Who y'all think is better?
Yeah, I think me and him agree on that.
Wait, who?
He said Joel versus AD. Who do you think is better?
AD.
Yeah, so
Nigga, we
Wait,
agree.
I got one. De'Aaron Fox or Jalen Brunson?
I got De'Aaron.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, let me do this one.
Jamal Murray or Harden?
Hard. You already know, gangster.
Yeah,
All right, Clay versus Cat.
Clay.
This is about to get nasty.
Clay. Clay.
Yeah.
He agrees.
Wait.
No way y'all agree.
I got an
I ain't caving
I got
for
an
Cat.
interesting one. I got
I'm
an
not
interesting one.
about to
Jordan
cave for
Poole or
Cat.
Tyler Hero?
Poole.
Yeah.
Y'all disagreeing on
Oh my
everything,
God.
bro. All right, hold up, bro.
Give me up on your topic, then.
Let me think.
Wiseman.
Peak AD versus peak AD versus peak Kawhi.
Peak Kawhi Leonard.
I'm picking Kawhi. For sure.
Peak
Nigga, you know I'm
Kawhi
picking-
versus
Oh,
peak
wait.
Harden.
Jordan. Hey, Jordan said Harden versus Paul George in 2019.
Yo, this nigga wants me to kick. Bro, why are you doing that, Jordan? Those are my two favorite players. No, we're not doing. Hell nah, I can't do that.
Love said Dwight versus AD defense.
That's clear. That's a watch, bro. We already know the answer to that.
Bam or Sabonis?
Bam Adebayo.
Damn.
Oh my God. Tyrese Maxey or Jordan Poole?
I'll debate Max if you want to pick Jordan Poole. I don't actually believe it, but I'll debate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll pick Jordan Poole.
You guys want to debate that one?
It's a pretty sorry debate topic, but I mean, I'll pick Poole.
All right. What about damn?
Embiid versus Anthony Davis right now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
They already said it. They already said they agree.
All right.
Brandon Ingram versus Mikal Bridges. Sebastian said.
I got Mikal.
Oh, move.
Mikal.
Yo, I feel like y'all are agreeing.
Jordan or LeBron.
Y'all are literally.
Nigga, no.
agreeing to
Why would
agree,
we
bro.
debate? I'm not debating the GOAT debate.
Hey, Khalil, it sounds like you want to debate Ingram, Khalil. You want this one? You want a third one?
Nah, bro. These niggas just agreeing, bro. Like,
Nah,
y'all don't even agree.
Paul George versus Tracy McGrady.
Why would you debate my two favorite players of all time?
Nigga, we don't care who your favorite players are.
But like, he knows that though. He knows that.
No,
Like,
I knew with Paul George one. I didn't know T Mac was the second favorite.
Wait, guys. Jason Tatum or Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy.
JT.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so JJ got Jimmy. Moo, you got JT. You guys want to do it?
Actually, let me do. Yeah, I'll do JT. I'll do JT.
Who you was thinking of, Moo?
Booker.
Booker versus Jimmy?
Too.
I was about to do that, but
you can do Booker.
You can do Booker.
Nah. I'm gonna do JT.
All right, he's gonna do JT. All right,
Nah,
how
I'm
do
gonna
you
do
guys
Booker.
Nah, Dre, you can go first.
I'm gonna do Booker. Nah,
You
you
gonna
got
do
it. You got the
Nah,
flow.
you can go first, bro.
All right, Moo, you guys want to like just bounce back, or you guys want to mix it up?
You want to do Snake, or you want to go back and you want to do me, you, me? Or you want to do Snake where it's you, me, you?
First one.
Okay. Well, Dre, you got it. Flow is yours.
Nah, you got.
Wait, I'm not gonna let me figure out the judges real quick. I think I'm gonna have Khalil. I'm gonna have Khalil, Devin, Big Storm judge.
Bet.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the screen. Moves going first. When you start talking, I'll start the timer.
All right.
We got a minute on the clock, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. When we think about Devin Booker is one of the better perimeter scorers in the league. He's one of the better defenders in the league. He damn near damn near the best scorer in the league if you think about it. But that's another conversation for another day. But anyway, his playoff translation is always there. His team effort, his leadership is always there also. He's one of the better players this playoff series. This playoffs, he's one of the better players. He was damn near the best player in the playoffs this whole season. Let alone Devin Booker. Devin Booker just a damn near a top 10 player. I don't think he could damn near make the case for Jimmy Butler to be a top 10 player. Also, his playoff inconsistencies that we recently seen.
All right, Moo, your time's up. I'm not gonna lie, Moo. I was having trouble listening to your argument with your profile picture. But all right, I'm gonna go to JJ now. All right, JJ, your time starts when I put you on the screen and you start talking.
All right. This is pretty funny. Anyways, first point I would like to make is that Jimmy Butler on the Miami Heat has been shown consistently that he could take that team and take them to the playoffs year in and year out. Whether or not he in the regular season he doesn't look like a top 20 player, he always ends up and shows out and shows that he will and always will be a top 10 player in the league. I mean, in these next coming years, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to further the fact that Jimmy Butler is one of the best defenders in the league while being one of the best wing defenders at his position. You know, he has a team surrounding him with Bam Adebayo and him and Bam anchoring that team's defense, making them one of the better defenses of the league while having Espo as their coach. Jimmy Butler, like you brought up leadership. I have no idea why, but if you want to bring up leadership, Jimmy Butler is probably one of the best leaders in the NBA. You know, he rallies his guys behind him, and they're really able to just change the tides and change the narratives when they enter the playoffs. Jimmy Butler is also a solid scorer in the regular season while ramping it up in the playoffs and turning into.
Time's up, JJ. Saw the first round from both of the guys. We're heading into the second round. I'm gonna put up Moo. Yeah, you know the deal, how it works.
You talked about leadership. I'm gonna touch on that point for just a little second. You touched on leadership. Is it actually Jimmy Butler leadership, or is it Espo leadership that leading that team to the playoffs every year, or is it just the defense out of Bam coming through the playoffs every season that he do? When we think about Devin Booker has been the leading scorer on his team every year. He took his team to the playoffs when he didn't have nobody else other than Chris Paul. When you think about it, he only had damn near 3 players on his team that's competent to make a finals, and he did make it to the finals. He pushed the Bucks to damn near 6 games. When we see him, he was an elite perimeter scorer. He was an elite perimeter defender. Then he became a better.
Time's up, Moo. Appreciate you. All right. Close out the second round. I'm going to put GoatedJJ on the screen. You know how it goes.
Just to further the point, once again, I don't know why you're trying to argue the narrative that Jimmy Butler isn't the leader on that team. Espo has even gone out to say that even when Jimmy Butler took that last shot in the Eastern Conference Finals in 2022, they were living with Jimmy because they understood that Jimmy is gonna take the shots and he's gonna take what's the best for the team in his opinion. You know what I'm saying? They all rally behind Jimmy and they are accepting whatever Jimmy does. I would like to further push to the fact that you brought up the finals with the Bucks. When Devin Booker went to the finals, while he had good playoff series and runs in that finals, he literally was nowhere to be found when it came to Chris Paul carrying that team. And Chris Paul making his appearance on that team was very apparent on that Phoenix Suns team. That boy Chris Paul was out there looking for help from Devin Booker, but Devin Booker acted like he didn't know how to shoot a basketball from games 1 to 3 in the first 3 games. So we're having an issue. I'm having a skill issue here when I'm looking at Devin Booker in the finals. The next thing I like to point out is the fact that while Devin Booker may be one of the better scorers in the NBA,
Time's up, JJ. Right. I'm going to put Move back on the screen. And we're heading to the third round. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, I believe we're heading to the third round. Moo's going to start it off. Where's Moo at?
When Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. When we think about actually leading a team to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler, he dropped in the playoffs down there every year. Uh, for every good playoff series that he have, he also have a bad three bad other ones every time he makes it to the finals. He also getting carried by a bunch of role players in a system that made by one of the best coaches in the league in Eastpo. Like everything that Jimmy Butler could do, Devin Booker could do better. As in mid-range shots, he could hit big shots down the clutch. He's one of the better defenders at, at the wing position. He could stretch the floor out. He could hit threes. He could do whatever he needs to do. As we seen in the Celtics series, when the big shots that we need Jimmy Butler to take, he also missed them big shots when we need him to take them. Devin Booker in big moments, he do have his flaws, just like any other player, playmaking flaws, but he did take a step up in his.
All right, move. Your time's up. That was your last chance to prove all your points and all that. JJ will be closing off the third round, and then we'll get to the judges. All right, JJ.
Once again, like I said, I'm gonna just go ahead and hit the point and hit the nail on the head. The defensive gap is just not close one between them at all. The lights when it gets too bright for Devin Booker he just isn't there up until this last year when it came to playoff success. You want to talk about playoff success up until last year and when Chris Paul entered time he saw real playoff success on the Phoenix Suns. I don't know what else you want me to say about Devin Booker and Jimmy Butler right now. Jimmy Butler is just a clear overall better player than Devin Booker, but Devin Booker is still ascending as a player, and I do agree with you on that. But the Jimmy Butler right now is just the better overall player on his team. While you may say the system is catered around Jimmy Butler, but usually the system's catered around any star that's on your team, which is the same goes for the Phoenix Suns and how they try to use Devin Booker's scoring, while also if you really pay attention to how Devin Booker is a player, he's his playmaking in general has taken a leap, but he still has those issues where it comes to going to the left side and trying to make a play outside of that play, and that's why they added CP3 for those reasons.
All right, time is up. Good debate from both of you guys. We're gonna head to the judges, figure out who won this debate, and like I said, my judges will be Khalil, Big Storm, and Dev.
That's me.
What happened?
No, saying that's me.
Nigga,
right.
JJ won 3-0.
I just want to hear everybody's opinions and thoughts first. You feel me? So I'm gonna start with Khalil. Let me know your thoughts.
JJ won 3-0, bro. Move. I don't even know what he was talking about, bro. He was just bringing up bad points. He said Booker was one of the best wing defenders in the league, and that's just nasty. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know. I felt like he was trolling, but yeah, move on.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. Booker being a defender in the league, like I don't know who he's watching the Walmart Devin Booker in Taiwan or something. But all right, I'm gonna go to Dev.
I got JJ. I think JJ made some good points of why Jimmy. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler's game, his defense, talking about how he can attack on offense. And I think he did a good job of debunking some moves point, and also talking about Jimmy's performance in the playoffs and pointing out Devin Booker's deficiencies. And also, I think he also attacked the point when he said Devin Booker is one of the best defenders in the league, and JJ was able to debunk that. So I'll go with JJ.
All right. And yeah, even though it's 2-0, yeah, even though it's already 2-0 by the judges, and nobody's gonna save Move from losing this one. I'm gonna go to Big Storm, just get his opinion.
I got you, man. I got this. I got JJ winning this one. He brought up good points about the defensive gap not being there, and Jimmy Butler being the excellent leader on that Miami Heat team. And JJ, honestly, I'm surprised you didn't bring up more about the 8th seed being the 1st seed and averaging like 38 points. I would have harped on that point a lot. But yeah, I got JJ winning this one.
All right, yeah. 3-0 JJ won this one. Anybody want to say any thoughts on that argument before I start ending the stream?
Devin Booker in defense. Lamau.
Oh, Big Storm. The only reason why I didn't bring up the 8 seed and all that stuff, that's more of a team thing than it is a player thing. You know,
Him
while he could be
averaging
a leader on
38
that,
and a
be
team
one of the
thing.
main reasons. I just didn't want to harp on that because it's not him. You know what I'm saying? That's a team thing.
No, I got you, but no, 38 ain't a team game. That's a him thing.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone coming on. I appreciate the 5 debates we had and Moose showing up late to do a debate against
Coming on
JJ
what?
on the podcast.
You don't get it.
We need a Big Storm versus Zoom, but that's the debate the people need.
Oh, sweet Jesus! No, I'm not trying to do that.
We were supposed to have that one, but Junebug
Oh,
didn't
thank
show
God
up.
this man didn't show up. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot why I was even supposed to debate today. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, they never figured out a topic, but yeah, that was the last debate. I appreciate you guys all coming on. Check out everybody's socials in the descriptions that I linked. Let me know before I start ending this if you guys want any socials for me to link in the description or chat. Thank you again.
Subscribe to Da Vinci Sports for a cracker.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to Khalil, shout out to Sebastian, shout out to Dev, Big Storm, JJ, Moo, Love, Mad Max in the chat. All the people that tuned in, thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode of the Radar. I'm gonna let all of you guys go and close the stream out. Thank you guys again.
All right.
So I appreciate you guys all coming and tuning on the first Radar of the episode. I wanted to start with a bang by doing some debates on some of the hottest topics in the NBA. If you guys want more episodes of the Radar, let me know. Thank you again for watching. With that said, please make sure to like and subscribe to stay on the radar for all things basketball.